so hot. At first, Shiyan tried to soothe her uneasy emotions, responding gently and tenderly. But the restraint crumbled little by little under the influence of alcohol on the tip of the tongue. Later, Zhuxi was pinned down on the sofa and found it difficult to breathe. She was already intoxicated, and he tormented her to the point that she had difficulty breathing for a long time, feeling as if the ceiling was spinning. He had no intention of stopping. Actually, Zhuxi just felt that she was covered in sweat and felt dirty, so she was a little embarrassed to have such intimate contact. So, with her last bit of strength, she pushed Shiyan. "I want to take a shower." Unfortunately, she didn't know that the more she struggled, the more it would arouse the man's desire to conquer her. Shiyan grabbed her hand and pressed it to his head, showing no intention of letting her go. Shiyan's kisses lingered on her lips, trailing towards her ear, as he whispered, "Be good, be patient. But I was out all day today and sweated a lot. You'll definitely feel salty." But he had showered before coming over. "Be patient? Be patient with what? I'm a beautiful reporter. Not a pretty ninja." Shiyan grabbed her hand and pressed it to his head, showing no intention of letting her go. The closer they were, the more Zhuxi felt that she was strangely dirty. That won't do, in her boyfriend's eyes, she must be a fragrant fairy. But she struggled, and it was completely useless. After Zhuxi finished speaking, she didn't feel anything was wrong, but Shiyan, who was supporting her, stopped moving. After a long while, he finally let out a deep sigh. It's really a bit to have her ruin the atmosphere at a time like this. Walking on the edge of collapse. Zhuxi waved her hand absent-mindedly and easily pushed him away. Shiyan sat down next to her and watched helplessly as she struggled to get up for a long time without offering any help. Zhuxi felt weak all over and her head was spinning. Shiyan didn't help her, but she wasn't angry. She bent down to put on her shoes and then walked towards the bathroom, holding onto the wall. Shiyan sat on the sofa, his gaze following her back as she walked away. He felt somewhat helpless, but unconsciously curved the corners of his lips into a smile. After drinking a little, Zhuxi became surprisingly docile and reasonable. He's a little different from usual, he's like a normal person now. But it feels a little strange. Thinking about this, Shiyan wondered if she had a masochistic streak. He leaned back on the sofa, closed his eyes for a nap, but his fingers involuntarily touched his lips, trying to savor the lingering afterglow. The sound of water soon came from the bathroom. Shiyan opened his eyes again, looked in the direction of the bathroom, and loosened his tie. After taking a shower and drying her hair, Zhuxi felt a little better, but she was so sleepy that she could barely keep her eyes open. "Shiyan? Shiyan?" She slowly walked out in her pajamas. Shiyan was still at her house. He sat on the sofa, as quiet as if he were asleep. Xing Shuyi paused for a moment, then slowly approached the sofa and softly called out. Shiyan? Are you asleep? There was no movement. Xing Shuyi reached out and poked his cheek. Why are you on the balcony all by yourself? The person remained motionless, their breathing calm and deep. Xing Shuyi took off the blanket on his back and gave the blanket to wear to Shiyan. I was just about to say something to you, but you interrupted me. As soon as she turned around, her waist was immediately grabbed. He then pulled hard, and Xing Shuyi was pulled back. She knew Shiyan wasn't asleep, he was just a little tired and hadn't opened his eyes yet. Shiyan opened her eyes, looking relaxed. Did I interrupt? Shiyan slowly sat up straight, rubbed her neck, and said casually. Really? No. What do you want to say? Shiyan bent his elbows and propped himself up on the sofa behind Xing Shuyi's head, a slightly frivolous smile playing on his lips. I drank some alcohol today and thought about a lot of things. Now that you're my boyfriend, there are some things. I'm afraid they might become a source of anxiety for you. I need to tell you the truth. Feeling guilty, Xing Shuyi lowered her eyes and smoothed her hair, her expression unchanged. She raised her head, fighting off sleep, her hazy eyes reflecting the gentle light. At this moment, Shiyan adjusted her posture, feeling that the room was a bit stuffy, and was about to stand up to open the window when... I really like you. Now, the person standing before you has nothing to do with any drama anymore. I really like you now, you are one. I won't lie to you anymore. After saying that, Xing Shuyi looked at Shiyan nervously. This could be considered her serious confession, even though it was somewhat incoherent. It's unclear how Shiyan will respond. Yan slowly turned his head, his burning gaze falling on Xing Shuyi's face, even his gentleness was scalding. In a daze, Xing Shuyi felt that this was not like him at all. However, when he opened his mouth, it was still Yan. That's not enough. Now. Yan seemed to be thinking very seriously. Xing Shuyi became even more nervous, and because of her drunkenness, she looked a bit dazed. After a long while, Yan tilted her head slightly. Prove it to me.